can fly in, of which RNG does not have. The only thing they have right now is the Jax E, so this is not a good Kai'Sa angle, but Gala is a very good Kai'Sa, so that's why I think they picked it.
Yeah, you can ulti a backline stun, that is Jax only doing it. You stack at the plasma as you're mentioning, that is Jax only doing it. Maybe an Alistar comes through as an option here, looking at Shen would be an odd take, but allows you to play really heavily toward top side. We have been seeing a bit more from the LCS angle. EG in particular was playing towards the top side, but Leona is going to be locked in now. That might help my pick'ems. I have her for most deaths possibility, but a lot
not
of
going to help
here.
this game. No, we'll see.
Yeah, 0-0-0-17 for Hoovy.
Shen could definitely work piggybacking against Akali, but again, it would not be natively strong in lane. That's not to say it's impossible for RNG to make an outplay and make it good. So we'll see what Ming ends up settling on. Amumu or Nautilus, I think, are the most likely.
Team fight, engage. If you lock him down, he's gonna die. It's almost always Glacial on the champion. No Kalista to keep you safe. Almost never do you run Aftershock to make sure you can frontline. You're hoping the stun is enough, and your team cleans up from there. And it's 4 damage champions and an Amumu.
Yeah.
Ming is like, y'all better have gold. This is a one-way trip otherwise. 100 Thieves, a much more well-rounded composition. Aatrox has been so much...
Some days here, but this is a good start.
There's the stun. Did he learn E? Yes, that's to learn E. That's going to make his laning phase much worse, but I don't think they have the damage to follow through.
Flash.
Oh, the Q slow! The slow from Akali! First blood comes across!
Tons of teams do this, where you see the bot lane is who wards over. Ming has 2 bandage tosses, lands both of them perfectly.
Yeah.
And someday flashes a little late, gets killed for first blood, and it goes over to Gala.
Yeah, it does feel to me a certain...
Could have a big fight here, 3v3.
Oh, 3v3, you're right, closest here. They can go right onto Ming. He's been stunned. Do they have the damage? The follow through so well timed. Huhi times the Zenith.
Up those thresholds of possibly getting some kills.
Breathe gets level 7, goes in for a trade, but closes around. He's gonna get pulled back.
Okay.
Can they kill him? His flash is up. They keep landing the stuns, and Breathe will drop Closers 2-0.
Closer Viego down 0-2.
And you've got RNG already back to the races, though. Maybe down 1,000 gold. But will they get Herald someday? Walks into 3, flashes the Amumu stun, but the follow-through is still gonna be good enough. He's gonna drop the Xiaohu.
Yeah, definitely someday was just checking because
the inventories, but now can they zone out RNG?
He still has his crown up. This is a bit of a sloppy entrance to River from 100.
Jump in is stunned. Flash ult! Is it enough? Ming can drop, brings a stopwatch. One bird as well. Breathe in the front line. Wave flash to safety. Xiaohu gets 1. Trade it back for Ming. Will we get the reinforcements? The Closer finds his stun, but will he live? Flash to safety. Sunday is low. Breathe is on for the shutdown, and this could be all they need. He'll look for the stun. A dive in kills Huhi, and it is indeed RNG with more to be done. FBI is caught out. The double kill for the top laner, and RNG will claim a Drake as their consolation prize.
If you give RNG the smallest window to engage, they will find it. 100 Thieves spends a bit too much time killing mid-turret. Somebody's a bit slow to come down, and the river vision wasn't carefully taken by 100 Thieves, so RNG just goes all in. Ming finds that perfect engage, and the rest of RNG can clean up. Watch this one more time. Just look where Aatrox is on the minimap, and FBI is just kind of in river, but they don't see everyone. So as the controller goes down, Ming goes in and just hard stuns 3 people. That buys the time for Xiaohu to nearly one-shot the Talia, and FBI is never safe to free fire because the fight lines were never able to be set up for 100 Thieves. Closer gets the reset, tries to buy them enough time, but Breathe has arrived, is untouched for most of the fight. They can just continue chasing through and clean up the fight.
Gala just chasing him down. Nice ulti as well, even if there wasn't going to be a more short jump. Always the killer instinct available. Beautifully done by RNG. Is going to put him heavily. Ming can press R. He'll buy enough time. Okay, that's just going to be a kill. There we go. Lands Q, lands R. No way out for who. He can't even stun, can't press W, does nothing. Just drop. And there's that safe aggression. They got that little pocket of vision. They see support wanted to award something, and they collect 400 gold.
Yeah, another misstep there by 100 Thieves. So that kill went to Gala, didn't it?
I think so.
Gala and 9.3 thousand gold. 1,000 gold ahead. Speaking though, the safe play is still there. Xiaohu just dipping out as Closer gets spotted on the control ward. Xiaohu was able to be pushed up that 4 because he spent the time to get the deep vision. And because they see 2 people, Breathe now knows that there is no jungler on this side. Someday doesn't know that there's no jungler on this side, so he has to back away.
As the support and Junk come around, he starts to feel a little bit safer. Says, I can at least walk up for XP range, and Breathe kind of senses it as well. He's going to be able to easily jump away from that. Will not quite claim the turret, but that is soon to be more gold inventory. RNG, by the way, you looked at top lane at all. That's nice. Your mid lane turret's going to die. Gala playing happily aggressive. I believe got his share of the gold there from tagging the turret. And just, you can kind of see the differences in how willing they are to siege. You saw Abadaga with a Herald 4 minutes ago. Well, I don't know if I can walk up there. Mimu's in range, and Gala's like, hit this in your face. Like, you're not going to do anything to me. And he was right.
Yeah, looks like turrets are going to be equalized as well here. You can see Wei again just shadowing Breathe in case any funny business was attempted by 100 Thieves. He's there to give confidence. And they also see the reset. They kill this very fast. Phantom Dancer, Kaisa, also Graves. It is spotted out, so that'll almost certainly take them off of it.
On the vision, they show that they're stopped hitting, and indeed it has been fully stopped down, so not a play anymore, hoping that maybe people were greedy on the wrong side of the map, maybe if you have a bot lane or something. He's still in the mid, though. There's not going to be anything else to do. The Aatrox catches the wave from the top lane, and now we are a minute and 30 away from Mountain Soul, a 24-minute Soul. RNG, likely to grab it here. 2.3K separates these teams. 100 Thieves have to fight up against a deficit.
Yeah, if the Soul is picked up, I think it is a 90% win for RNG. So this is a must-win setup or fight for 100 Thieves. One misstep around the mid lane, around setup where they're trying to push a wave before they have vision. RNG, we know, can pounce on them. Ming from the Fog of War with the Bandage Toss could be what ends the game for RNG. We'll see, though. You can see 100 Thieves over-prioritizing this at the moment. They've left top lane, so Breathe is going to get deep push. That's because now 100 Thieves had more people. They were able to at least move into River to clear a little bit of vision. But honestly, Huhi has no wards left. There's no control wards in 100 Thieves inventory, and there's only 38 seconds. These recalls are too late to get proper setup. RNG's in a very good spot right now.
And they completely give up mid-wave, which is weird because there's clearly enough time to play for mid before the actual dragon spawns. It's going to be grabbed now out of the tower, but this means RNG knows, oh, we have completely infinite control. We are seeing 3 of you on the mid lane. We see Aatrox in top tier. Cool. Everything is ours. We know we can crush all of your vision. This river is going to be a complete nightmare for 100 Thieves to walk through.
Yeah, somebody's going to kill that wave, go back to base, and then probably TP on mid or bot wave to approach. Huhi's also had time to go get wards, but you can see with Dragon up, the river is RNG's. So it's very difficult for 100 Thieves to move in. They're going to get mid push, but then Huhi essentially has to blind check. And it leaves a window for RNG to possibly engage.
Someone has to face check this. Dragon could be dying right now. Gala could be zoning out as Breathe simply solos it. This could be a Mountain Soul claimed in 4 seconds. 100 Thieves unwilling to walk toward the Mountain Soul. TP is coming in now. Finally, they spot vision onto Ming as he backs up. Breathe, TP's in just now.
Somebody's still on the side wave. Okay, he's teleporting in now.
And they've got to try to find their way to guess this one, but of course they know Mimu could engage it. Waiting on the wings, going to be spotted. Maybe marked by Huhi, 4K health. At some point, you got to walk in. Oda's going to come across, smite it, and it's Mountain Soul claimed. Xiaohu buys time, and the team fight's going to go a whole lot worse. Already Closer's burned his stopwatch, and he dies. And it's just time for the cleanup. RNG, which one will they kill next? A flash in, triple stun for Breathe, a follow through for Ming, and count him, 1, 2, 3. A stopwatch will still signal his fate, and everyone is dead. 100 Thieves take too long to find the fight, and RNG fight it for him.
RNG is just better.
Oh yeah.
There was portions in this game where RNG didn't have the setup and needed to outfight. They did. Then there's portions of the game where RNG had the setup and 100 Thieves had to out-execute, and they could not. RNG completely mopped the floor with 100 Thieves. They have the soul, they have the 12 kills, they've acquired the Baron, and they have blown this game wide open.
Now the 0-9 run for the LCS looks to be complete as this one ticks down. They're running it, and you can see that fight yet again. Xiaohu waiting in the wings. They know Closer's the guy to watch for. He's still nowhere near the pit. And when he finally tries to go in, it's better smiting, because he is into the pit.
Yeah.
943.
But the difficulty here for 100 Thieves about not having first move there is even if if everyone jumps in to try and steal that Mountain Drake, they get clean ace because Ming will flash ult their entire team and they'll likely die. So they tried to move in without being all in range of the Amumu ult, which just makes it impossible to get a true 50-50. So Closer dies, he needed to go for the steal, and then once he was dead, everyone was too spread out, and that's when Kaisa feasts.
That's one of the nice things about going towards Mountain Soul is, like, if it's a Baron flip, they get Baron, they earn like 3,000 gold and golden XP and stats and whatnot, and it's like, oh, we lost a really big thing. If you flip Mountain Soul, it's like, oh no, you got 8% more armor. We 5-0'd you, by the way.
Yeah.
So like, cool. They're actually okay flipping if you're already 301 Drakes. RNG,
For sure.
of course, get both sides that one, so beautifully done. Better hands, better execution. And a big goose egg, 0 engage done for Uhi in that fight. Everyone dropped. Closer, of course, stuck in the pit there as well. So RNG now close out the game. They've got the Baron. The Red Bull Baron power play itself may even include the Nexus itself. 140 to go.
Yeah, and this could very well be the end of the
Gala
game.
dives in. He's already cleansed. He's going to go for a closer now as well. The ult won't bring him anywhere. He's on the 2. One grab by Xiao. A stopwatch keeps Gala alive. And Someday now left alone. Does absolutely nothing. A quick stun for Ming. He's going to get out of the turret shots. He'll die to the tower. But it's going to be a whole lot done now. Gala will drop aggro in time. There is another ace. RNG 17-4 has slaughtered 100 Thieves.
It has turned into a rout. This one will be over before 27 minutes.
Some valiant efforts in the early to mid game. 100 Thieves got at 1.82 thousand gold lead, but could not cash in on a decent